Hey, what's going on, y'all? Um, got my first car wash. I miss Pearl in here, you know what I mean? Pearl will be nice and clean. But I drove to some weather, and this truck is white, so it wasn't looking that great. Just need to get washed. I think a clean truck is just, I don't know. I'm particular. Some people don't care about that, but I do. But they put a video on me. All right. So people ask about company and lease. To my understanding, it's a situation, and I always say this, and this is so true. Trucking is an individually based career or job, whatever you want to call it. Some people it's a job to them. For me, it's a career. So, can you make money in trucking? Oh, hell yeah, you can. You just got to know what route is good for you. I watched a video on another platform not too long ago, and it's so true. I say this all the time, and I'm just gonna say lease first, right? Before I go into company. So leasing, you had to have some money put down. You got to have a couple. I say perfect situation around 10 to 15 grand, 20 pipe, perfect. The reason why I say that is because you have to something you is on you, like tires is on you. Sorry for the noise, if I can hear that. They spraying down the truck crazy. Certain maintenance things is under you. I got a brand new truck because I know certain things is covered on the manufacturer's warranty. You understand what I'm saying? Like if the engine blows up right now, I get a new motor. You understand what I'm saying? But while these trucks and everything's in the shop, I'm not making no money. So this is why it's good to have some money stacked up. Anytime you gotta sit down, vacation, or whatever it is, you gotta have money stacked up. So that's what I'm trying to explain to anybody that want to come to lease. Just have some money stacked up. Some people just look at it, oh, you come to lease to make more money. Yes, you can make more money, but you also gotta pay your own taxes. You understand what I'm saying? If you understand the game of taxes, of course, there's ways around it. There's a lot of write-offs. That's why it's good to understand business, understand how getting an LLC and all that good stuff is very important in doing any kind of owner operations or anything like that, which lease purchase is. You're running like a owner, so you're running like you're an owner of this truck that I'm driving, and you're independent contracted to Western. That's how it's set up. You know what I mean? They're paying you a certain amount of money. They did all the things, and what I'm gonna argue with soon is I'm gonna call them and see. I'm not gonna do it yet because I'm never gonna bring that up. I'll do that another time. You feel me? But no, I'm gonna talk about it. I was thinking about, if you know you're a runner and you know you're making them company, right? You're making this company money, right? You could negotiate a contract with them like, hey, I need more money. They either gonna say yes or no, and now you know how to move. You understand what I'm saying? That's something that I'm thinking about because I know I'm making them money. I've been making them money since I've been out here. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying I'm not making no money, but I'm just saying overall, that's how it's set up. So let me give you the perch of lease, because I don't want to make it sound like it's intimidating. It's all doable as long as you're not lazy and you know how to run. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna see more money. It's just your checks are gonna be fatter. To maximize, so this is what it is for Western Express. The maximum way to do money. Not say you get money in company, but say if you get 6,000 miles a week, right? But that's through doing training or a team, right? And you doing lease purchase, your check gonna look crazy. Your check, it has to. You know what I'm saying? But if you're doing if you're doing team and company with company, it's cool. Your check gonna look crazy too. So you gotta think about them things too, man. You gotta put these things in perspective. But you can make money. It's just what route is good for you, man. If you have a family and you have to be home a lot, don't do lease. Don't do lease, because you have to run. You have to run. So you have a truck payment coming out every week, no matter what. It's all about the situation. I don't have children. My lady don't have no children. It's just me and her. Trying to make this empire. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to work this shit out. So, company is safe. Now, the advantages of company. Company is lit. Company is lit when if you know how to run, and you doing teams, and you doing like I said, you can make money. You can make money doing company. Of course you can. You know what I'm saying? You can make some money, but you're not gonna get maximum. I mean, you gonna work hard to get a $1,000 check. You gonna work hard to try to get that. You know what I'm saying? And that's through doing NER. You're not gonna get no $1,000 check or anything close to that doing OTR solo. It's not possible. It's not set up for you to make that. So what I tell people, especially driving for Western, know what you're getting into when you signing on. You know what you how to put yourself in. I did NER because my trainers put me on the game about NER, and NER's company, you can make some dollars too. Like my fattest check take home was exactly like almost $1,000, 1,100-ish. I forgot exactly what it was. Matter of fact, I actually posted it on the when I talk about people thought I was making money, and I made that video. So yeah, you could make some dollars. You could, it's just what it is. One of the reasons why I did leasing is because end of the day, I just want to be an owner operator. Will I fulfill my contract with Western? Because they want me to do 4 years of this, right? I think it's manageable. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm very impatient in a lot of ways, especially dealing with companies that, because it's probably not the best business model, but you can make some money. You understand what I'm saying? How to explain? That's the best way I could explain it. And then you got the little perks of going home when you want to, and you could choose loads and shut down loads as leasing. As in company, you just forced to do the loads they tell you to do, and then you gotta tell them to set you up when you want to go home. Kind of the same here, but when you say you want to go home, they gotta send you home. They'll find a pre-plan and send you home. You understand what I'm saying? That's a good thing about lease. Let me start running. So let me turn this camera around. So and that's all it is. You gotta do what works for you. You gotta do what works for you, and in
1,000 feet, turn right onto Fort Chiswell Road.
I do recommend coming to Western as long as you know what's going on. Because all these companies get bad flat. All of them. Swift. Well, I heard Snyder's a very good company. I heard stuff about Prime. I heard a little bit of everything. But I only could talk about me on how my thing is set up. How the hell you get out of here?
In 500 feet, turn left.
So yeah, I mean, I feel like you gotta find the best situation that works for you. This situation for me right now is what works for me at this point, and I could take these chances and
take the next left, then turn right.
If I start losing money, oh yeah, I make switch changes. Oh yeah, the great thing about the lease program with Western is a walk away lease too. Another reason why I got a brand new truck, because there's nothing damaged on here. unless I damaged it, that they won't try to take that out my maintenance that I paid on. You understand what I'm saying? I heard they give you, they make it a big deal trying to that how I get out of here? No, maybe.
Take the next right toward Fort Chiswell Road, then turn right onto Fort Chiswell Road.
Well, maybe. We'll see. So, try to get out of here, y'all. This truck stop is probably old. So
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Realize these things that you have to kind of figure out what works for you. Here go exit. Exit. Got this way. You just got to know what works for you, man. Know the ins and outs. I really don't think this is a bad lease program that Western has here. Just know what you can do.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Fort Chiswell Road.
I'm gonna add one more thing too. If you're doing lease purchase, right? Have a credit card. Have a credit card, $200, $500, whatever, something like that. Then have a credit card, because when you have a credit card and you see some great fuels, so if you see a Speedway and like, say if the diesel is $1.50 or something like that, some ridiculous amount, right? You can't pass that up. You feel me? Like, I never follow the fuel thing that Western sends you to, because they would dispatch you on a Flying J, and
take the next right onto Fort Chiswell Road.
Because it's your due diligence to find out where the cheapest fuel is, because you're paying for that. You understand what I'm saying? And I learned that already. Like, I looked at my paycheck and I noticed that I paid $1,100 in fuel in 1 week, and I was like, nah, that's way too much. You understand what I'm saying? Especially you got heavy loads, you gotta burn more fuel, so you gotta that's another game you gotta learn too. Anybody that lease purchase, there's an application, there's an app.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto the ramp to I-77 North, I-81 South.
My home screen on my phone, it's called calculator.net, and it calculates all my miles, calculates how much fuel I'm burning, and it tells me how much fuel you burn, how much fuel I need to get for that run. So basically, in lease purchase, or on the app, whatever, you're supposed to be fueling for the load that you're doing. So if you're
turn left onto the ramp to I-77 North.
You're doing is 500 miles. You're gonna go put in fuel for 500 miles. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it works. If you know you probably add a little more. You feel me? You probably add a little more fuel, because you know you're gonna burn a little more fuel. You might be going up a mountain, knowing where you at. You know, these are all you things that come with trucking that you have to realize. With company, you don't have to worry about none of that. But in lease purchase, you do. If you were trying to maximize your money. You feel me? And I've been studying the game. Like I said, back to studying the game. That's what it's back to. Just studying the game.
In 1,000 feet, merge onto I-77 North, I-81 South.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. If you want to do lease purchase, go do it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell nobody not to do it. I'm just trying to give you the best situation for you to make some money out of it. And then if you know what you're doing, you can find a better situation for you. You know, it doesn't have to be with Western. Western is just where I'm at right now. The truck industry is way too big. It's just putting yourself in a situation.
Continue on I-77 North for 7 miles.
You know, I remember and this is real, I called the lease purchase people, right? When I looked at the application, the lease operator, whatever, the director or whatever, I called them because I had a question. I wanted to know, can I pay off my extra so I can get all my money one time? Because they taking like $7 overall out of my mileage for extra. You know what I'm saying? Which is the maintenance account and the tags and fees and all that, and taxes that they towards the truck. I'm paying that. So I asked him that, and You know what she said to me? She was like, hey, if you got that right now, why you go buy your own truck? But she don't understand that I just wanted a brand new truck. You understand what I'm saying? So for my situation, after 11 months, I could buy out this truck. I could figure out, you know, whatever. There's ways to do that. You know, if you understand financing. You understand what I'm saying? If you understand the banks and how they operate, how to get a loan and things like that. You feel me? So that's what I'm headed for. That's what I want to do. I'm sharing that with y'all because that's what I want to do. But it doesn't mean that's going to happen that way. You know, we can make plans, doesn't mean it happens that way because I just don't know. Another thing too, to maximize your money overall doing lease or company is going training. Have a trainer. I'm gonna have a trainee. I mean, you be the trainer, you have a trainee. A lot of people making money with that right now, both ways, lease or company. Guarantee you're gonna see $2,000 a week, if not more, in both situations. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I ain't seen nobody in lease. I only met like one person that does Lease Purchase, and he was my first trainer. And he never really told me his whole situation. I know he's paying child support and all that stuff. Like everybody's situation is different. You know what I'm saying? For me, my situation is different. So I don't know. All I'm saying is like, you gotta do what's good for you. But if you want to try Lease Purchase, go ahead. You can always walk away if it don't work out for you. You go to company. You know, I always say go NER, y'all. If you can't do it. Certain people hit me up from, like out of Florida and stuff like that. I don't think Western hired people out of Florida to do regional at least. I don't think that. I don't think so. Maybe they do. I don't know. Somebody tell me. Let me know. But I think real quick. They didn't close my guard good. So that's about it, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all that's all I know. I can tell y'all about Lease Purchase and going company. Company is safe. Lease is more money, but it's more responsibility. That's pretty much the best way to explain the whole Lease Purchase and company thing. But y'all stay blessed. I'll holler at y'all. One.